Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to Dutchman Plays Mahjong Soul, the internet's favorite idiot. Turns out I messed up the timing on the WRC matches. It did not start last night. It started today. And by today, I mean 3 in the morning, like Central Time. And that wasn't even the start of the event. Well, technically it was, but it was the opening ceremony. There wasn't any Mahjong to be seen. Tonight, though, and I truly mean tonight, 9 p.m. Central Time, there will be some Mahjong to watch. Channel will be down in the links below. Again, you can click on all their streams to get notified when they go live, so you'll never miss a game. That's about all I have to say on it. I've corrected the information from yesterday, so let's go ahead and dive right into a 4-player East. See how we do. If my luck is terrible, it's because I'm giving it all to my buddy over there now, getting ready, getting hyped. Nice balanced table, it looks like. Greet our opponents with a nice, hey, how you doing? 5, 7, 9, 1, 2, 5, 8. Loading 9. Started with a full green, which is great to see. The 9 was probably early. I think I could have cut the south first. But we also already had everything set up in the characters. Drawing the 8 would have given us a 4-7 weight though, so I don't know. Here I think you upgrade the 6 easily. East, white are now cleared. Maybe the 9 will become my pair. You can Suji trap it with a 6 if you need to. Ideally, I won't need to get a pair weight. This 6 will turn into something double-sided, and then I can, I don't know, maybe like a 4-7? Something double-sided, but also my pair. Solo 1. If we are ending up on a pair weight, I kind of want something sneaky. That would require drawing the 3 pin. The 5 works, so let me drop the 9. Doesn't look like people are playing in the bamboo too much. Six pin is going to be my discard if I want to make the 5s the pair. But if I want to be truly efficient, I want to hold this as long as possible, because maybe the 2 becomes the pair. Alright, so now we've got our options. We're looking for a 2, a 5, a 3, a 4, 7. And regardless of what happens over here, we're cutting the 6 eventually. Six just came out, so it is as safe as it's going to be. If I open on that, cut the 1. I want to strike first, because I was lucky enough to get the greens. Six, 9 in the pin zoo. Could be. Could be straight up 6 bamboo, at least the 2 is safe. Door are cleared, but the red 5s are 1 accounted for. I'd rather drop the 6 pin because I have the red 5. There comes the 3 again. Two 8s are out. Ugh. Or a 10. The 6 is only safe to the left. I can cut the greens and be guaranteed safe. In East only, I think this is the right play. I I can still open for Tanya. I'll push on the 1 if it comes to it. And now we're looking for the 7. Oh, the 1 is safe. So now I can chi 5-8 if it comes out. Inside weight on the 7, we're no longer furry 10. 1s are pretty safe-ish. I didn't have to do that. Maka's gonna be pissed at me. But 5 is also safe, so I have another one here. Yeah, we can hold Tenpai at the end here. That's cool. If we could have gotten it. 2 is only safe to the left. Do I think he's on a 2-5? He didn't take the 5. Inside weight on the 2. 1s, 3s. I'll try it. Oh! We do not need to make plays like that, but there you go. I heard that timer going and I absolutely pooped my pants. 2, 5, 7. So 5, 7 is what we're looking at. 7, 9 in the bamboo here. 2, 3, 4, 5 in the dots, looking at a nice double-sided pair weight. 8, 9, Tenchan, suboptimal. We drew the 1, so now we have a 3, 6 in the dots. If we get the 6, we are well aligned for an Itsu, full straight in English. Itsu would let me take the advantage again. It would let me... Let's see, there's the 9. We'll cut the 9, 7. Another 2 is unfortunate, because that could have been my pair. Dora Pone to the left. I really want to get that off the board. But unless I can secure the 6 here, there's no guarantee this becomes an Itsu, and it's just so dangerous to put all your eggs in one basket opening on that early. At least a 9 is safe. Okay. Got a 2-5 in the bamboo. Am I gonna risk pushing on the 5-7? I don't think this is a half flush, but it could be. We know the 8-9 is safe. I think I just go for something standard. Push towards Tanya, maybe? Cut the 8, cut the 9. Oh, you bastard. I can cheat a 6 and cut the 1. And then what? Cut the 4 because there's one over here? Does that seem like a smart idea? Safe idea? I'd rather cut the 2 and go for the 1-4 weight. But could be 2s and 5s, red 5. Ready? I'm cutting the 1 pin just because I'm worried about what's over here. And if I can get the 2-5, I cut the 7. Maybe I pair the 7 and I cut the 5. Safety. Always an option there. Yeah, Simo. 7s were dangerous, so if I had tried to push, I would have gotten hit. We don't yet know if I would have gotten hit twice, though. No idea what this guy was up to. He was definitely getting ready, though, cutting that red 5. Very sus. Alright, got a pair of reds. We will absolutely open up on that. Where is my pair, then? I've got a 1-3, 5-7-8. Might find a pair there. 2-5-8. 2-5-8 is bad because it's so far spread out, but it could pick up a pair pretty easily, and then it's no harm, no foul. Let me cut the 8 because it's close to the 9 here. We drew the pair of 9s, so now we have a 6-9 weight, which is not the best, but it's better than nothing. Oh my goodness. That 8 has the most comedic timing I've ever seen. Wes is 3 times cut. There's nothing there. I don't want to open on that pawn, because that still puts me on the 6-9 weight, but I don't have the 9s anymore. 1-2-3 completed itself. We love to see it. Another 6 came out, so maybe we cut the 9. I definitely don't want a 2. My optimistic desire is to draw the red on either of the 5s and cut the 1. Inside 2 is garbage. Finally. Now it's just which 5 are we going to get hit on. It doesn't look like anyone's playing dots. Or maybe they're just pushing hard onto the 5 pair. I really don't want to. I don't think I should. But I did. I'm a psycho. Also, if I can chi a 6-9, I'm tenpai. Here the 8. Thank you. Red 5. Please and thank you. The 1 would have been a fine pair weight, but I don't trust this 5 right now. I know the 2s came out, I know the 8s came out. Just not convinced. I'd push on the 5 before the 6. What are you gonna do? Oh, he was never dropping that. He might have been tenpai for as long as we had been. I don't know why no one can get tenpai here. Like, what are these people doing? What am I doing? Why are we here? Pair of West, 7, 8, 3, 4, 6, 7. 7, 9 is my weakest block. This still will probably become a pinfu. We'll find some way to upgrade this 7, 9 into something useful. We're gonna cut out our honors that feed us. West is not my win pair, so this will work for pinfu. Drop the 4, drop the 4. Got the 9 before the 4. Pair of nines. Would let me drop my Wests as like a safety maneuver. But I don't think I need to do that. I think I need to keep a block together now until something upgrades on one of my better floaters. Then I can start thinking silly thoughts like cutting the west wind for safety. Everything's going according to plan though. It's all very standard. What we're seeing, 5 on the 4 is exactly what we wanted. 9-7 gets yeeted. And then it's double-sided all the way. Alright, so we're gonna cut the west for our pair. Hopefully this 7 shows up. Could have called it, but I don't think I have a safe tile to discard. Six cell. 6s and 9s? Yes. That gives us what, second? Second for having done nothing. Nobody's above 30, we go again. That's a rarity, but a fun one. 6, 7, 7, 9, 8, 9, 9, so I have a pair. The 8 is lovely to see, that puts me on a 5-8 immediately. Seals up my my toughest block to fill. I got a floating 9, floating 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need a 5th block. Get the 9 right away. This guy might be able to get there with just the red, so we gotta push and play this one. I'd love to get something on the 5, cut the 8, cut the 1. The 3 works. The 3 gives us a 3-6, then you cut the 9 and the 5, waiting on the 7. Or you cut the 5, then the 8 once you've gotten the 7 or the 9. Alright, so now I cut the 8, cut the 5. You have a 3-6 bamboo weight. 3-6 in the Sozu, 5-8 in the characters. You slap the Ricci button. 5 first, it's a little more dangerous, although maybe not on this field. Nobody has dropped the character yet, so this 4 is going to be the first one. Or the 7 if I draw the 5. 8, rip. But 8 I felt pretty confident it was safe. This 4 I want to get rid of ASAP. There goes the 5. There goes the 7. If I draw a 5, I'll cut the 7. I'm gonna get that 4 out of here. I don't like that tile. I don't like how it pauses every time someone discards a red. Now I have the north, it's a much safer discard. If I get there, I will go Ricci. 7 is also safe. Remember, 3-6 in the bamboo, 5-8 in the characters. You don't need a 2-pin. North is still giga safe. I don't like the 9. I need a 5-8. One, 6, 2, 3, so 5 tiles here. One, 5, 1, 8, so 6 tiles here. There's another 3. Don't ruin me. Fair weight on the south. That's a good one. That's all I needed. But I still got my third, so it's whatever. It's frustrating, but it's whatever. Nobody would ever tenpai in that game. B+, AAAs around the board. Everyone was playing perfectly efficiently. That's why nobody got anywhere. Everyone just had each other's stuff. I got an S-, S-, a C+ here. You wanted the green first because I'm double east, that makes sense. Then the green. The 2 pin before the 8? I think that's just like a left versus right thing. Even the 9 before the 8, that's wild. The 8, the 9 is over here. Why'd you want to drop the 8? Why'd you want to keep the 8 so bad? Sanshoku, is that what it's looking at? I have a 7-8, a 7-8-9 already completed. The 2 gets priority over the 8 because Sanshoku is a possibility, even with a 9 on the floor. I don't know, man. Now that I've discarded an 8, the 8 is the right choice. The west is free. Now the 2. You want me to cut the 1 pin before the 9? I've already dropped the 2, so I can see why that makes more sense than the 9 does. Then you want the 1 over the 2 because the 1 is closer to the edges. You still want the 1 over the 2, even though the 2 is an inside pair weight and there's 1, 2 on the floor. I guess maybe it's thinking I can pick up a 1 or a 3 and turn that 2 into something. But I mean, the 1's just as likely to become a pair as anything else. I don't know. Finally, I get to call my reds. The 1 gets discarded. It does like the con. That's interesting. I'm not a big con guy. It wants the 8 bamboo, and I should have, but I was worried about the board state. So I cut the 5 for safety, so I don't have to worry about it later. We draw the 3 immediately. I cut the 8, which is correct. Does it like this chi? Yes, it does. Okay, chi was the right move. Discard the 5 over the 3. I was worried about the 5. Was the 5 tenpai for anything? No. It was just there. Now the 5 is tenpai. And maybe that's why I wanted the 5 the turn before. What the heck? Why can I not read this? 4, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. This isn't the guy who's tenpai, that's why. It's a 2, 5 weight over here. I was trying to figure out why this red 5 was his winning tile. I'm like, he's not even ready. Even though it wants me to drop the 5 is now death, so I discard the 1 instead. It wants the 6. I did not read that. I cut the 5 and I don't get roamed, which is interesting. He threw his tenpai away. He started going for Chitoi? Who are you defending against? What were you worried about? Did he see something I didn't? Why did he break his tenpai? I drop the 1, he drops the 2, and this guy loses his mind. But now someone else is ready for the 5? Why is it still showing the 5 as a tenpai tile? Is that a bug in the logs? 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 6. He's got an extra 6. He's got an extra 4. This is not Tenpai. So why is the 5 still red? This guy broke his Tenpai to keep the 7s. I guess that makes sense. It wasn't that far of a switch to Chitoi to protect the Dora too. Dropping the Dora would have been a little scary. Alright, I'm kind of picking up why he did it. But yeah, the 5 was not dangerous when I discarded it. And in fact, the 6 became dangerous. It was my Tenpai tile! Oh, how stupid can I be? Oh my god. Oh my god, I had a pair weight. That's why it was red. It was my Tenpai. Oh god, I am so stupid. I am so tired. This is not good. We need to end this episode. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you had a good laugh at that moment, click the like and subscribe button. It really helps a small channel like this one grow and reach our audience. And I hope you have a good morning, good afternoon, and a good evening. And go watch some WRC this week. Goodbye.